Hello everyone and welcome back to me trying to beat all the maps in Polytrack. Last time I did all the official tracks, and today I'm going to try to beat all the community tracks. Some of them take quite a while or just kind of hard, and so I might not get through all of the tracks today, but I'll definitely try for summer and winter. But one of them, this guy Last Remnant right here, is particularly annoying to try to beat, and so I might not get through all of them today, but do my best. And yeah, all right, here we go. 90x reset. This is a summer map. This is a interesting map. This is the first map I ever played when I got this new Polytrack website, because I was like, oh, there's the classic maps, and I forgot to switch to first person, so I absolutely failed at loop-to-loop. Okay. Yeah, I was like, oh, community tracks. And then I came in and the, I failed again. Okay. Like, the detail and, this looks so much cooler than tracks used to be able to. I'm just gonna stick to this. Stick on first person, because I don't like having to switch to it. It's annoying. Yeah, in Polytrack 1.5, I just completely did a 360. Yeah, no, Polytrack 1.5, they added way more customization to the map, so you can do crazy things. But yeah, there you go, 90 to X reset in 31.99 seconds. The next one, Concrete Jungles. This, as the name suggests, is a little city. I really like this map. I think it looks cool, and it's fun to play. You know what? Let's just keep going, because I want to get through this as fast as possible so I can have time to do the harder maps later on. Yeah, this was a terrible run. Yeah, I really like this map. Start in the city, go to the foresty area here, and you're done. It's a great example of how much more complex the terrain and stuff has gotten in the new 1.5 Polytrack update. But alright, Loop Movimento. This is by far my favorite community track. Really like it. And I completely sold that. I clipped the walls, so I'm not getting a very good record. But it's a pretty fast, short track. I'll play it again. It's beautiful. I love the way that whoever made this has made the background. But it's just a nice, quick, full-speed map through here, moving through those tight gaps, which previously weren't possible, obviously, because of mapping differences. But yeah, alright. Loop Movimento. Now, on to Akina. This is a very long track, my personal record being 3 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm hoping to beat my record here, but I'm not sure if I will. Yeah, this is just a very weird map, I think. It's very interesting. I can't believe that I just did that as poorly as I did. Whoa, lag. I don't know if you guys could see that. But I just got absolutely crazy lag there. Back to what I was saying, I think this is kind of an odd map to have in the community maps, because the other ones are all so interesting looking and such. This is literally just a basic track, just like long. It's like a long, normal road. There's no jumps, no loop-de-loops, no nothing. It's literally just a long, winding road through like a little forest. I personally am not a huge fan of this track. Just because, like, it takes so long. And it's not even interesting. The lag killed me to respawn at that checkpoint. So yeah, now I'm definitely not beating my record because you saw my ghost is like flying up way up here. Oh my god! I had to reset again. I keep on getting like insane lag spikes. Yeah, so that's a plus 15-second checkpoint, if you saw that split here. Now I'm only plus 13 seconds, but like, those are crazy splits. Oh my, I don't know if you guys can see the lag, but it's like insane. I lose like all mobility because I can't see where the car is going. Lots of people, when I'm playing this in public, always make some comment about Minecraft. See, you know, chicken jockey, am I right? See, I'm cultured. 26-second split. Trust, guys, I'm beating my record in this track. 26 seconds is wild. If you didn't have to worry about checkpoints, you could do this track a lot faster. Wonder if the lag is because I have a chat with some of my friends open in the background. If you couldn't tell, I'm playing this on a iPad. So it's not exactly the highest quality in terms of like, you know, being able to, yeah, I'm not beating my record. 23-second splits are, it's just not happening. Dude, the lag was, I was getting like 2 frames a second. Oh my god. Oh my god. The lag is crazy. I wonder if it also has to do with like, this is a very large, quite large map. You know? It's very large. Okay. I'm gonna take a minute and try to fix this lag. So the next part's gonna be a different take. Okay, so I think I fixed the problem. It's not as lag anymore, I don't think. I just closed the tab of that other like chat thing. But yeah, so I just beat Akina. Long ass map that takes forever for like not even that interesting of a map, I don't think. All right, on to the winter custom track. This is Hyperion's Sanctuary. You don't know, Hyperion is a Hyperion is it's the tallest tree in the world, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, this, oh boy. Okay, I don't know if it has anything to do with that. There are some trees. And also, I don't think that really fixed the lag. I'm getting little lag spikes here. I messed up because I was trying to switch to first person right here. Set my hotkey to something that I thought was going to be more helpful. And then it turned out not to be. So that's fun. I like this map. It's pretty fun. It's like a little full speed map if you do it right. A couple loop-to-loops. Lots of these, like these wall things, I think are quite fun. To the next loop-to-loop. Oh my... That is just annoying. Has there ever been worse timing? You know what? This is actually a pretty good line, I think. Okay, well, famous last words. I like this. I think I can beat my record. Well, I don't, like, ever play this track. So, yeah, there's a possibility of beating my record here. I'm doing pretty well. As long as I don't hit that frickin' pole. Right down here. Then up the wall. For some reason I break there? I don't know why. Okay, now. Do this loop-to-loop. Through here. Up this. Here. And into the finish. Beating my record. Alright, that's pretty cool. Like that track. And that's Hyperion Sanctuary in 50 seconds. 0.112. Okay. Opal Palace. This is apparently the repolished version of Opal Palace. I was playing this on the old website. I found it off a GitHub repository. I was trying to find like fun Polytrack maps to play. Found the original version on a GitHub repository, and I think this is the only community track that has like noticeably different paths to take. So you could go left, right here. Like, right is better because both sides have that curve that I'm failing to take, the curve inwards. And then after this curve that I took it, this side goes down, which you can just drive off of. And then the other side goes up, which you have to like brake for, which loses you speed. And so that's why that side is better. Go through here, up this funnel thing, and into the middle for out the finish line. Opal Palace Opal Palace repolished. Sometimes I can't speak. 35.647. Alright, Snow Park. This is certainly an interesting track. You start by like going down. You like, I don't know, slalom, is that the right word? Okay. I don't like this opening like section here. It's really not my gotta oh. That was full speed. Go down there, go up this. Then this section you have to go into the middle. You go up in the middle. Then go through here. And I beat my record. Wow. My commentary is terrible because I was like locked in. But yeah. Start by doing these weird. I really dislike this section. And then there's a loop-to-loop up to like another loop-to-loop into the finish. Winter Hollow. This is the one with, I think, pretty darn good. I like the decorations on this one. It looks sort of like Japanese to me. It also apparently looks like something I should crash into. I like how, if you can tell, they use pieces from, like, this is all winter stuff, and then this is like normal, and then the tan is like from desert maps. So they've like incorporated elements from all the different kinds of maps. Curve around there, it's really tight curves, and then you have to make sure you have enough speed to go up through that jump and into the finish. All right, Winter Hollow 27974. All right, now desert maps. First one, Arabica. I really like the way that these desert maps look. I don't know. I especially like no offense Codub, but I think that the community tracks, they look better than yours. The desert color scheme I think is really nice. I messed up there. I don't know, but this might be a full speed track. I'm doing some first person just for this opening that I don't like. No, I don't think it's full speed. Come around here. Lots of like turns and stuff. I bet that sounds like I'm a maniac and horrible person. I mean, I am. Yeah, so like this track, I'm completely failing all these things, and also like commentating. I suck at this whole like talking about what is going on. I got a bit of time to do this right now, so I'm just, well, if you could tell, I'm not really that locked in. I like this track because like it's like a good balance of full speed and having just like a little bit of brake and stuff for the turns, as well as having plenty of like drifting, and I guess just like completely falling completely out of the track. I can't even show you guys the rest of the track because I keep on just like dying here. Should I take it slow? Okay. No more resets at stupid parts. I'm just going to try to finish the track. Okay. Through here. Then you have to go around. Up onto the wall. And down. Through here. This is a terrible line. Because oh, that ending part can be kind of annoying if you're lined up poorly. Alright, there's Arabica 44.484. Slate Temples. This one is, I genuinely like dislike this track because of the beginning. Because of these like turns on the wall are super annoying. And then like you get through those and then you have to do that really like both of these insanely like tight to the wall things. Like, yeah, these little curves on the wall here. It's really annoying because, like, you're on the wall, so you don't have good steering. I need to remember. Tight to the wall. And then this, too. Like, who wants to have to go up that going up the wall part is also insanely annoying. There's just, like, so much stuff on walls in this track that's so annoying. And I somehow beat my record by 3 seconds. I have no idea how I just did that. Yeah, that's Clay Temples, 39.917. I personally don't really like that track, just because of, like, there's so many parts that are really annoying to do. But, I mean, I think it's fine. It's made by Hero, good map maker, jeez. Alright, Desert Stallion. I know somebody who really, really likes this track. They play it, like, all the time. So, it is full speed. Depending on how the next couple attempts go when I'm trying to do a full speed, that will determine whether or not I try to get a full speed run right now or play it safe. It's looking like I try to play it safe. Tra-la-lero, tra-la-la. I don't know the rest of the lyrics to that version of Havana. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I hit the wall and lost all my speed there. Other than that, I was gonna say this was a good run. I'm gonna fall off the ceiling. Oh, that's just embarrassing. So it was a good run until I just decided to sell it all. Here, should I try to get this video copyrighted? I sing. My beautiful singing voice is so good that I'll get copyright strike. Not did I say demonetized? I don't know if I did. I'm 2 days into Belgium, building my defensive line. There's this guy, let's call him Britain, says move back past the Rhine, but he doesn't really sit with me quite right, because I just can't match his able. My keep on thought, sleep, throwing soldiers out the French lines in the middle of the night. I wake up under fire, and I wake up really cold, and I wake up in the mire. See, my food's all turned to mold. See, I don't like fighting France, but I must obey as I've been told. So I just shoot around, keep my head down, and hope our lands will hold. And Austria keeps telling me that I'm doing so well. I try to trust him honestly, I find it hard to tell if I need guns or I need bombs. I try my best to remain calm. I tell myself, I say out loud, it's fine, I'll figure it all out. I tend to forget my empire's quite young. In a way, this war fight is only just begun. I've got time. I've got time. I'm 2 days into Belgium, and I know I crossed the line, 'cause that guy that we called Britain's now an enemy of mine. My allies say I'm crazy, say I took it way too far, 'cause France was secret friends with Russia, now I'm in a two-front war. Only 2 days into Belgium, and my front lines are a mess. There's just so much that I want to rule that I have not ruled yet. That I have not ruled yet. There's so much land I want to take, and there's been so much death. Paris is so far away, it's easy to forget that all my useless allies think that I'm doing so well. Try to see it honestly, this war's living hell. If I've done wrong or I've done right, I need to rest after each fight. Tell myself I need to rest after each fight. I say retreat, I said alright, I think I won't, I maybe might. I probably should just take it slow. But battles rage and I must go. The one thing that's important above everything else is to learn not to trust Italy when the war drums start to swell. I try believing when I say, if it's meant to happen, it'll happen anyway. I'll be fine. I've got time. I've got time. That's where I'm at. To be honest, just 2 days. 2 days into Belgium. Alright, that was stupid. Okay. Desert Stallion. Did not get full speed. Got like a 35 or something. And it's starting to rain outside. Okay. Glad I'm not out there. Now I have to move on to Las Calles. Can you guess what the map looks like on this one? If you speak Spanish, Las Calles means los, or like the pants. So as you can tell, there's like lots and lots of pants on this map. If you believe that, you're a fucking dumbass. Las Calles means the streets where I was born and raised. North Macedonia, born and raised. In the Balkans, where I spent most of my days. I cannot believe how badly I'm selling this. I think this is a pretty good map. I really, really like the way this looks. Like the towns. It's a nice curve because I'm pretty sure that this is full speed. Or it can be done full speed if you're... Actually, no, I don't think that I can. Yeah, no, it's not full speed. But it's like full speed enough that's like fun to play. For me. I like a fast-paced gameplay. Unless it's like really hard. I don't like the mediocre maps. If it's like really hard, and so you have to go like really slow in order to get it, I like that. Otherwise, I like to be fast-paced, like action. My maps. The first part obviously is the city, and then you come out into like this desert because Spanish, so like Mexico, I think. Something. This is also like sort of like, I guess, Mexican architecture looking, maybe a little bit. Don't ask me, I'm not an architecture guy. I keep hitting that wall. Or I keep on just hitting walls. This section I think is really interesting because like, that is an insanely annoyingly placed block. But that section I was just talking about, like, where after you come out of here, I keep hitting that damn wall! Wall's a fucking prick. Come out of here, and then you go up this, but you start on the angle, and so you have to, like, be at a certain spot, or else it doesn't work. You can't get on the wall. I really like that mechanic. And that last little bit that I was about to go up, that was the end. You know, I actually have a decent record on this track, I feel like. Well, at least for how badly I'm selling right now. Ooh, cold. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck that wall. Fuck that wall. That wall deserves to go to hell. Deserves to burn in hell. Just like you and all of your family. Okay, so up the wall. Down the wall. Around here. Do these turns. Over here and up this and not over into the fucking water like I did last time. Or like 6 times ago. Las Calles. Okay. Now, here's the problem. The next one, Last Remnant, this one, is very difficult. And could potentially take like half an hour for me to beat. So I'm actually going to skip that one and save it for last. And move on to Malformations, which is a fun track. Just to give you a little preview of Last Remnant. This is what it looks like. If I beat this right now, I'm actually the GOAT. So you start on that insanely the track into the loop-to-loop. It's very like tight loop-to-loop. And I immediately fall off. Because you have to go through here. into the loop-de-loop. And then, like, that's not even... This, like, down... I can't move around. The spectator's stupid. Here, I'll try to show you what I'm talking about. This part right here that I'm like under, you have to drive across that, which is, that's not, you can't fit there. So you have to do some like jank ass shit to get across, which it's just, and then that's not even the most annoying part. Anyways, not doing that right now. I'm skipping to malformations, which is a pretty short, fun track. Oh, I'm actually top 1,000 on this. I'm 900th in the world. That's pretty cool. Okay. So I really like the design on this. This is just a nice short track. Jump through the fence, turns around here, inside line, and then I fail. Jump through here. Yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. I love the design. Like, the amount of effort that was put into this. I'm failing. Jump. Here. Jump. Dude, I can't. Alright, what if I try to break in the air? Does that actually... Bro, no way. No way, that actually saves you, like, time. I did not know that breaking the air helps. That's a crazy glitch. I wonder if there's some, like, crazy skip or something I can do here. Okay. Now I know that breaking the air helps. LaShawn Dinglet. Alright, malformations. Yeah, the last one I have like no commentary, but my main takeaways are I didn't know that breaking the air actually helped you. And this is an absolutely gorgeous track, and I love just playing on it because of how cool it looks. Alright, malformations, pretty fast, nice track. Alright, Sandline Ultimatum. I have no memory of what this track is like. Oh, wait. What? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this track is. I don't know it. Yeah, I don't remember this. Looks kind of interesting. The loop. Okay. That's annoying. Bruh. That's crazy. Did you see my previous record just like completely hit the wall back there? That's a cool track. I did no memory of that. I beat my record by an insane amount because I did terribly on the run before. But yeah, interesting. There's lots of like winter components here. Yeah, onto the tight turn there, onto the wall, around and stuff. All right, cool. Well, now obviously the only track left is Last Remnant. So time to do this. Okay, down. Those things that you're driving on the start are actually like sideways normal track pieces. It's like the normal tracks that you're driving on with like the little like walls along the sides. Those are just those sideways. That's what those are. Okay. I might not do a whole lot of commentary on this one just because it requires like a lot of focus. The main thing that you have to take away is, holy fuck, this looks so weird. Like, it's like mildly terrifying looking. And also, it's really hard. Oh no, I got a plus 0.001 split there. So I don't like this loop to this part, which is no. So based on that part where I was like just turning, you need a good turn because at least I have not been able to get enough speed to actually like have any traction on it because you're upside down for that part. And so you need good traction, or like you need a good turn immediately because you can't really adjust it because you don't have enough speed to get actual traction to adjust it. So hey, never mind. Question mark. Okay. I was close to the end. And I don't even know what happened. I just died. You know, something I've learned now that I'm like kind of creating content. It's not like I'm a full-time content creator. Like I'm good at making content or anything. Just like, now that I do this occasionally, well, not occasionally, I do this often, but now I'm starting out to do this. It's really hard to convey my frustration. Because, like, I will be deeply frustrated about something, but I don't rage. You know, people who will, like, do something with their keyboard or something. Okay? Let's go! Okay, that took a lot less long than I expected. Yeah, that's Last Remnant. So, several loop-de-loops, tight loop-de-loops, tight stuff. Yeah, that's Last Remnant. Wonder what place I am in the world now. 1864, so I shaved about 1,000 off. Okay. Here. Yeah, so those are all of the community tracks in the game Polytrack. I recommend checking out this game on kodub.com or kodub.itch.io. It's really fun, really cool. I recommend you check it out, play this. But yeah, this is the second episode and the final episode of me playing all the Polytrack tracks. Look forward to me trying to grind these tracks to get better times, and me making Polytrack maps, and also playing my own custom maps, like one of these, like this one here, that has a bit of an interesting start there. Yeah, alright. See everyone tomorrow, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please, like and subscribe. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I'm kind of obligated to say it as a person.